and for washing clothes, etc. So, as people are wasting water every day, and they people are wasting water every day, and as we all see in the morning in our surrounding that people switch on the motor, and they ruin water here and there,
Useless
useless,
or
and
carelessly.
carelessly, and if any other person told them, why
If
are you
anyone next them,
if anyone asks them, why are you wasting water like this, so they doesn't realize anymore. People doesn't think about that, what will happen if there is too much shortage of water. What will happen if there is no water? So how can they will survive? How can they will what they will drink? If I talk
what is the issue of shortage of water? Please tell me.
So you are asking issues of water. So people are using water. People are using water carelessly, and they doesn't think how they doesn't know how to use water properly, and
okay, ma'am, she is making an allegation on the people that people are wasting water because they don't know how to use it. They don't care about it. What will you say about it?
In India, there are almost people are uneducated and illiterate, and they cannot know how to use the water and how can we save the water. If we talk about the in our middle class family, and they use the automatic washing machine, and we need only one packet of water to washing the clothes, but they use so much water in the automatic machine, and they even don't think how they are wasting the water. And if we talk about the cooking, and if we washing the dishes, there are almost water are wasted, and it can be affect the climate change. And if there are so much point, there are low infrastructure and the poor governance. The government are also not government to maintain the water supply. And if the pipe is leaking for 2 or 3 days, and they cannot come to and see the what is the problem, and people are drinking the dirty water, and it may cause the there are so many disease in India. 80% disease all over the world, it's cause of the water, because the malaria, cholera, and there are so many stomach disease due to the water.
Okay, ma'am is making a point here. Who is more accountable, uneducated people, and the government is accountable? What do you think of? Do you agree with her or not? Yes, sir, Prakash, what do you want to say? She is making allegation on the uneducated people.
Actually, this is the responsibility educated people who educate those people who not educated and not think that how many wastage of water they use. Also, the government took part and take educational seminars for the uneducated people that improve their education through the safe water. Also, we our society take actions against if the water leakage conduct any place. We make a community, and we call the mechanics and prepare plumbers to repair and tighten up the pipes whose leakage. Also, we not if a person not think that he if the leakage of water, he ignore it. Also, if this is a responsibility of those people. So if he see these conditions, they call him nearby government office. Also took actions, and against those if they repair these things. So that's my point.
Okay, He is
There
making.
is a-
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, the main reason is not educated or uneducated people.
Hmm.
We can see in our surrounding that so many people are there who wasting the water everywhere. Like we can see in our home also, we can shower, but one bucket is enough for us for bathing. And we can see all of the people they wash and cleaning their dishes and cars with pipes, and they uh, watering in plants with pipes, and the water is wasting there, and no one care about that water. And like if I like we can if I talk about myself, I see in my society also there are so much pure and clean water waste there in plants, and the water is locked there every time, and after that all the mosquitoes are there, and the playgrounds are also dirty there. So it's a very big issue in educated or uneducated people. And we can and there is no source in any other people's house. The rain is came When the rain is came, so the water is flows in the drain, fresh water in flow in the drain, and no one care about that. We can make a storage also in our house. It's so we can store the water, like when the flood is came, or when the dry season is came, so we can use that water as much.
So
Okay.
I also not think that the education is involved in this, because there is many people are educated, but due to their luxurious life, they use more water, like washing their cars. In my own society, there is many household peoples wash their house with supply water in morning with pipe, and there is a lot of water wastage, and the water is collected on the streets, and it looks very dirty and also create many types of diseases. So I don't think there is a reason of education, because in older times people are not educated more, but there is not a water wastage. So we learn that water is a sustainable resource. So we have to be consumed it. There is many things rainwater harvesting, which is done in Kerala also, to collect the rainwater in their rooftop and use it when there is no water. So I think that's my point.
And I'm adding some other point, like agriculture field also reuse and wasted the so much water in agriculture field. If we talk about the Haryana, the government not allowed to grow the paddy, but these people are not listening to anybody, and they are growing the paddy field, and there are so much grow out the wheat. But it is the main reason to wastage of water, because when we need when the low level of water, and they are not thinking about the wastage of water, and they make their own financial profit, and they do not think about the savage of water, and they waste so much water in agriculture field.
But I think water should be used in agriculture, because we have to irrigate the field for cultivation. Because many types of crop are
But in Haryana, there is government has maintained the rule not allowed to grow the paddy. But there are so much villages, and there are so much cities area, and they can make the paddy wheat.
She is making a point here. Now we don't need grain anymore. We have enough much grain in our country. So the government of Haryana is denying people to grow grain and the paddy. So that's why she is saying. But people are doing the same thing because it consumes more water when you are going to grow grain. So she is raising that point that farmers are also responsible for it. That how and why are they like wasting this kind of water? Yes. Anybody? Yes, beta Vishal. Tannu.
Like ma'am said, And I think ma'am also saying there is a nothing like that educated people or uneducated people. It's all depend understanding that we need to understand what is life, and not like that only educated peoples are need water, uneducated doesn't need water. We all need. So I don't think there is like that educated or uneducated. We all need to understand that we need to harvest the water. Like if we talk about in villages, there are so many peoples or houses, they are doing water harvesting, rainwater harvesting. And but in the same way, like if I talk about government, for like they are making dam for dam.
Good.
And because of that so many people left their land. And
Good.
replace their government replace their they replace the peoples from their land. And because of this so many people are suffering.
And we also at the one point is water pollution. If we talk about the industrial area, there are so much water they are using for the industrial purpose, and they are making so many machines and minerals, and they can taste the minerals, and there are so many types of minerals or from ground the water, and they are and when they are wastage of water and turn into and mix with the groundwater, and the groundwater comes into their weeds and their fields, and it is because it is the main cause of the wastage of water and shortage of water, because it may be cause the low level of water.
With respect to the point, I also added something. There is many industries which throw their garbage and the chemicals in rivers. There is also water pollution due to this, and it causes very type of diseases through this, because of animals, people, each and everyone use this. So there is also it is also harmful for the animals, and there is abundance of water on earth, but there is only 1.2% water is drinkable for the people. So it is a one reason for behind this.
Yes, Neha, beta, what point would you like to make here? Neha, I'm talking to you, beta. Raise a point. What point are you going to make?
People who are educated, they are wasting the water also, because they have so much water supply in their home, because in a poor family they using enough water, because they have they have few things
To collect.
collect the water. They are using that enough water, but in a rich family, they are wasting the water through a pipe. They are washing their car and washing their clothes, and they are taking bath. They takes bath to a
Hmm. 1 hour, 2 hours, they
1
bath.
hour, 2 hours. They are taking bath through a shower, and they are wasting the water.
Okay, yes. Okay, she is making an allegation on the rich people, like they are the main reason they are causing the shortage of water, not the poor people.
Then we can talk about educated and uneducated people, but we can see in like rural area also is a big responsible cause, because we can see in like water park also in there, because what is the wastewater are going, where the water is going, and we can see Kalindi Kunj also. If you heard about Kalindi Kunj, so there is lot of water is there, and they have so much polluted water is there, because water जो बचता है,
Whatever is left.
whatever is left, the water is very polluted there, and so much like बहुत झाग होता है उसमें.
There is so much fog.
There is so much fog in that water, and that was the main reason of pollution and main reason of disease. So many disease, because the polluted water is flow in the that of river, who is located under the bridge of what is passing through to Noida. So that is my main point.
Also, villagers or if we talk about the villagers or cities, the water pollutions are more polluted in a cities. They because of there is a no drainage properly or a stuck in a पक्के उसको क्या बोलेंगे सर? पक्के area
A concrete area.
concrete areas, the water is not going into the water, go in a ground in the down and but the village they have a not a concrete pond. There are like ponds and if rain comes into the village, they go into the ponds and they actually they recharge our ground levels, but the also not populate not populate
Good.
population not
I want to add something, like just deforestation is the main issue of water waste, shortage of water. Because for the industrial purpose, people are cutting the many plants and trees, because the deforestation, the climate change, and the shortage of water can take place. And there is the if we talk about the Himalayas, they have the natural resources of water, and they have so many rivers and ponds, and they are running water from the Himalayas. But if we see in the urban areas, there is a shortage of water because of the industrial areas are deforested and cutting the plants and trees. So it may be the reason of the shortage of water.
Yes, Vita, Tannu, make point.
People says shortage of water is a big problem of human being, but some says they depend on your education, but I think they not depend on your education. Or education only teach your life and your nature things, but they depend on your manners. Because my grandfather not not educated, but they now value of water. They all time saving water. They see when they see water, people waste water, they alert, you don't do this, and this is not your हक नहीं है तुम्हारा कोई.
You have no right.
You have no right. One day
Second.
will come in your life.
Second beta, second exercise karo.
You have no water, and when you faced problems. Human beings are thoughts, the water rights in our rights, but they not realize animals, plants, everything need water.
Good.
Human beings are selfish. They not thought our others. They only thought
About themselves.
They waste water all time, and not poor and not rich people. Some people now I know
People
are educated, but they not value of water.
Okay, she is making allegation on the humankind that human doesn't value the water at all because human thinks about only itself.
yes, human is sorry. My question is that who is responsible to spoil our water, human or nature? Actually, main cause created by the human. If we talk about animals or a bird, these are things that use as he need, they use the water. But the humans, if they not need water, but they continuously use the water and flow into the drain. So the main reason that the human beings are nowadays human beings are enemy for the water. That's my point.
I think the human beings are responsible for wasting the water because we saw in a village people are turn on people turns on the motor and they took a pipe and they
Good.
they bath their buffaloes and their cows by a pipe and they wasted too much water.
Good.
WHO also make the such kind and running the such kind of programs to aware the people for the shortage of water. WHO celebrate the 5th June like a Environment Day and 21 June like as a Earth Day, and they are making running the so much programs to aware the people how to save the shortage of water, and they and there are so many programs like as a alternate using of sources like as a reuse and recycle the water and reuse the water and save the water security, and there are so much program running by the WHO. And the governments of the India should be aware and know how to maintain the water supply and how to maintain the water supply and how to maintain the people's demand of water.
I think you must have heard a recent case. There was a man, he was a government officer and he dropped his mobile by mistake in the pool. So you can discuss this point.
He dropped his mobile in the tank.
The whole
Water
India
tank.
is suffering
Yes.
from the scarcity of
And
water.
Only for his mobile, he actually wastes so much ton like water in field, and
He-
the government workers also came there, and after that he gave an excuse like my phone is.
So you can say what kind of
And-
illiteracy is this? Where the India has no water, they are wasting waters in such a way. Just for a phone. He was saying I have important data. Is your data more than important than water? Is your data more important than water?
Actually, water is natural source, and
I think the person must be given capital punishment for this. How has he done this thing? And what is government doing? The Supreme Court must take action against it.
We have to aware the children and the students towards the.
I think the time is not to be aware, the time is to give them punishment. Because people are not caring about water.
It's not depend.
हाँ.
It's
हाँ.
depend on the mentality of the people.
Actually, people do not abide by the laws now. The more you teach, the more they take you lightly. Give them punishment, they will understand within 1 second. In one attempt, they will understand the value of water. Yes. Until they suffer,
Until they suffer.
they don't value.
They don't value about the things that we need to
Hmm.
that time.
Yes, anybody wants to make any point? Yes, Kumkum was, yes, good, beta.
Always think themselves, they know, summer vacation start, people and kids and every person want to water park. They have, why government give permission you waste, they only, they not care water, they thought about entertainment, and they want to do fun and they want to water, but I think this is not good because other sides they people have no water, they suffer some problems, and now and there is here is water, people enjoy with water. So I think
But
it's
there is
not
such kind of
correct.
water can be reused and recycled. So there is no wastage of water. It's for fun only.
She is making a right point, it can be reused or recycled.
And I just want to add a small point. after that, some people when bathing or enjoying in the swimming pool, they demand to change the water after 4 hours or within a minutes. Actually, they demand to change the water because the water getting hot or
It is dirty.
dirty. It is get dirty. So this is one of the big reasons.
He's making a right point that people demand to change the water, and the person will change because he needs money.
Due to the shortage of water, birds are
They starving.
they are starving and they are dying due to the because of shortage of water. They doesn't find water and
They are dying thirsty.
they are dying thirsty. They doesn't
They don't find water
they
anywhere.
do not
Find
do not
water.
find water anywhere and they were dying.
I think people and government both of are selfish because here is lots of water and in Maharashtra there is no water because I know because I live there and my grandmother or my relatives also go far away only for water and they are very much survived only for water and what the government do for this government should do anything for the supply of water of there and I think this is the main reason of government is very nakam
The government has failed.
for this because this is a very big issue of that type of state and now they are abhi tak surviving still they are surviving
They are still surviving.
they are still surviving for the water and nothing is worth it. What is the
I add on some topics. We know about Rajasthan. There is educated or non-educated people both are living together. And you know, ancient time the Mohenjo-daro also drainage is a well drainage system. Also they making a pond or water storage system. They educate those people who live there and now the times their people reserve the water rainwater into our ponds and he follow the instruction by taking those time people and now he survived because he faced now the time he faced many cases many responsibilities. Also he knows the value of water because of he lives in a nearby desert and the desert you know about there ground level is also low that shortage of water and he reserves the water in a pond. That's it.
Follow the rules only 1 day, 2 days, last 3 days.
Yes, beta.
The big
Aren't
problem
make-
is human being
Yes,
not
beta, make-
responsible.
Yes, Aryan, speak beta. What's your point?
Sir, as per my opinion, the water is wasted mostly in swimming pools and water parks because, as we know, the swimming pools are so big and the water changes every week once in the swimming pool. In the foreign countries like America, everyone has private personal swimming pool at their homes. Sir, the water is mostly wasted in the like America, etc.
Yes, beta. Anybody wants to make any point?
Who is responsible deforestation? Actually, deforestation is not taken by one person.
Mhm.
Take action by the one person. They took actions whose society or government. If we take it serious, we consume the say water, sea water, because forest is help us to rain came into the place, and also stop the floods whose sorry आगे चल के
In the future.
no sir मतलब flow में
Flow.
in the running continuous running a flood, they make a uh, water polluted, those who conserve our ponds. Uh, so this is the responsibility of government to stop the deforestation and consume the river at a safe water.
Anybody wants to make any other point?
It is responsible for every person, every citizen who lives in the country to save water. It's not of the government. It's all about us. So we have to aware all of these things, and how can we save the water.
As if I talk about the trees, nowadays trees are cutting very much, but I don't think it maybe stop, because if we know about the things, the books is made by trees, and we all know we all needs books for studying, and so many things are there that we
Good.
we need from tree, we have from trees, and but like if there are so many things, when if I say about when we cut the trees, it because of that weather is change, and humidity, if I say about, and the and other side, if we grow more trees, our nature will be secure, our life will be secure, and trees gives so many things to us. And like if we talk about as basic, they gives us fruits, shadow, and if we commonly Fevicol, gum, and so many things like that, they giving us medicines like, and that's.
Yes, Vita, what point you are making?
So we have to understand what is the future without water, when water is run out. When we talk about our future generation, there is a lack of water, and people will fight and die for this. We have to be understand our responsibility and consume water for the future generation.
Yes, anybody else? Done? Okay, yes, Aaron, make Vita.
Sir, the water is also wasted in the by companies of cold drinks, beers, wines, because if they take water from ponds, like the 50% of water will be used and the 50% will be wasted.
Good. Yes. Done? Anyone wants to give any conclusion? No one?